idea is to give you.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think we don't want to drag it out. So we're going to start with the first image. If I just set myself up here in weddings.
I have another question.
Yes.
The order of the slideshow, is that also the order that the images come up for judging?
Yes. We're all good to go, judges. This image scores 5. Next image.
Do you want to comment on the image?
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Yes, I do. And might need the microphone, guys. So, any volunteers? Thanks, David.
Really enjoyed the lighting
6.
and the room lighting. It's well printed, but for me, I like to have been led into the image more. I find it's very cut off at the bottom, and I'd like the path that led me into the image a bit more to enjoy it a bit more. But a good effort and just a bit more compositionally.
I know maybe why.
Improve it.
That's great. Thanks, David. Guys, just to let you know, there was a score correction. The score actually is 6 for that image. All right. Next image. Yep, thank you. Okay, this image scores a 4. And Mark, you were giving that a fair bit of analysis. Do you mind providing some feedback on that one?
The colour tones throughout the images are really kind of jointed between the bright red and the bright blue sky and the green tones, and then the separation between the men weren't walking in the car, but there's no door they're walking to. It just seems a little bit tight and staged and just a little bit more kind of surface and creativity. I think you could tell the story.
Fantastic. Thanks, Mark. Okay, next image. This image scores 6. And volunteer comments this time around. Anyone want to? Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, I think this image, the score it got, it really deserves that score. I think the storytelling's really nice, and how they've gone a really wide angle to get the whole picture. The only thing they could have improved on is maybe some of the treatment. It's a bit grainy, and you can see where they lit up the bride is a bit pushed. But apart from that, I think it's great storytelling. That image, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. All good. Next image. So, just for our live stream audience, the judges we have is currently sitting on the panel is Jasmine Sky, got Mark Risotto, David Britton, Ben McCoy, and the lovely Erica Serena. So this image scores 5. So, thanks, Mark. You happy to comment? I thought you were indicating a keenness.
No. The image being created, there's just so much going on between the lampshade and the decorative art behind it. And the brightness of the window, it just takes away that connection because the guy standing up, his face is so dark, and it's just they've got the movement of the hand, which I wasn't too concerned about because it's sharpened faces. But it's just so busy, and it's just I don't know where to look.
Sure. And
a little bit of clarity and a different location could create a better space, or more control with the lighting to create more of an atmosphere.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Okay, next image. So in the wedding category, we acknowledge our wonderful sponsor, Jorgensen Albums, a long-term supplier of wedding albums in the local industry and around Australia and even around the world. This image scores a 7, a silver award. Who liked this image a lot? Anyone?
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you, Ben. You like it?
Yeah, first, from sitting back here, it was really interesting image to look at because it just brings you straight to the reflection of a pen or a window. And as I got up close to the image, I can see this man's expression, and it looks almost angry, but almost like nervous and fearful. And given that this is a wedding category, I could sort of relate to the story of that.
I'll have to deal with that later.
The image is focusing towards his future. It's the rest of his life decision he's making, right? And he's about to get married. That thing. So everything's the centre of his universe right now is the day he's in. So I felt like the creativity and the structure, the symmetry, all that really deserves a silver award, and that's what I was like about the image.
Great. Mark.
One of the first impressions of the graphic nature is also like it really draws you in. But once you're drawn in, it kind of stops. I was hoping for something more to get to the next kind of levels and to take it further into that award stage. He's not when you've got such a symmetrical image, he needs to be dead centre in the middle. Also, the highlight on the left hand side is so strong, and the mirror on behind his head is a distracting element. And he's just looking at us like if he was doing something that was a little bit more, capturing in the moment, a little bit more engaging rather than a stare down. I think it would have gone a bit further, but from a creativity point of view, and it's like you had it was there, you drew us in, reward us when we get there with something that's a little bit more
Sure. That's great. Thank you, Mark. Okay, next image. This image scores 5. Erica, can I get you to, if you're up for it?
It's a cute little moment. For me, one of the main things that dragged it down and didn't push it into the awards was the print handling of this. The dress is very much blown out. There's not really a lot of detail there. I think it could have also been stronger, perhaps, with the emotional element. If maybe they were looking at each other, perhaps it was a genuine impromptu moment that wasn't set up. And I actually find the streetscape quite distracting, to be honest. It just takes away from it instead of drawing me in on the bride and groom.
Cool. Anyone else? Otherwise we'll go to next image. This image scores a 6. James, do you want to have a go? Everyone's pretty well on the money with their scores.
The tone of the bride and groom draws you straight into the couple, but I just felt like it just felt really forced in the expression, like the set up, and just how close in to the couple. It just felt like the composition was just a little bit better.
Sure. Erica, I think you wanted to add something? Yeah, that's great, James.
I've personally shot at this location 1,000 times. I actually really love what's going on between the couple. I think the expression is really sweet, but I know this can be shot better. With that beautiful arch, had this been cropped perhaps as a square and given more space on either side and also a little bit down the bottom, the symmetry of it all would have just really taken it much, much higher. And even cropping out the 1837 up the top with the the horses and all of that could probably even go. It's quite overbearing in terms of scale between the couple, and yeah, all of that stuff happening up at the top. So the moment's awesome. I think it's super cute, but it could have been even stronger with the architecture side of it.
Cool.
Can I just say one more thing?
Very quickly.
Everything everyone said was great. I think attention to detail, there's like speckly highlights and stuff on the black pavement which are distracting, that could be easily removed. Just to really attention to detail, look at every single corner of the image, and especially if this was going to print, those would really pop out successfully. Yeah.
Cool, thank you. Okay, next image. If I can find my mouse. It's probably all over. This image scores 7, Silver Award. David, you liked it?
Quite enjoy the two keep coming together to form one sort of the intersection and that part of the storytelling. It's nice when you tell a story like that. I probably would have given it more if something more interesting was happening with the couple in the middle. I thought it was printed reasonably well. So a good image, definitely deserving a silver.
Cool, thanks David. And next image. Well, we have a canister of 4s. This image scores 4. Looking for volunteers. Who would like to offer a comment? Thank you, Eric.
There's not a lot of connection going on in this image for a wedding day. There's a disconnect between the couple and neither of them are doing anything that particularly excites me and makes me want to look at it more. There's just, it's one of those what I like to call a nothing moment. There's not a moment there. I'm sorry, that sounds really horrible. Aesthetically, with the building, etc., it's really lovely. I love obviously how they've been able to keep all the horizontal lines horizontal and all the verticals vertical. That's great, but at the end of the day, it's a wedding day and there's really not a lot going on between the couple to take this up to a higher level.
Cool. Okay. Right, well, that is the wedding category. Well done. Now, before you